And welcome to the official 200 subscriber live stream special. I know that it's been a few days since I reached this 200 subscriber mark for, how many subs I have on YouTube. I know that I should have done a live stream right away the minute I hit 200 subscribers and do a live stream then, but I decided to wait it out a bit and stuff and wait for the right moment to celebrate. And currently, right now, here in Torrington, Connecticut, here in America, it is Saturday, August 9th, 10:48 at night. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to get much viewers on this live subscriber live stream special, considering the fact that usually a lot of people at this time go to bed at night, but there are a lot of people that stay up and watch live streams on YouTube, so maybe we might get lucky. I know that I've been doing a lot of live streams late at night, and a lot of people pop up. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if that continues to happen. But I'm very happy today because the New York Yankees won 5-4 against the Houston Astros today, and the Pittsburgh Steelers for football won. I think like hold on. I used to know what the final score was, but I forget. Alexa, who won the Pittsburgh Steelers game?
Today, the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 31-25.
So there you go. Steelers beat Jacksonville 31-25. So I can only imagine that, I'm a huge Steelers fan for football, so I'm glad that they won as well. I can only imagine that my two besties, Sierra and Rachel, are probably happy that the Steelers won since they're Steelers fans. So yeah, I'm gonna move this live stream to my bedroom, um, and stuff. Mainly because it is late at night and my roommate might be going to bed soon, and I don't want to be too loud while doing this live stream. So let me just turn the lights off in the dining room, and then I'm gonna turn off the light in the living room since we are moving the live stream to my bedroom. But yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Starting to get people to pop up on the live. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So welcome. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. How you doing today? How you doing tonight on late at night? Welcome to the live stream. See, I knew we were gonna get some people, even though it's late at night. So how you doing today? Ooh, that's a oh man. Okay, well, welcome to the lives, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. We got the Grand Slam family coming in. Oh my God, this is great. All right, hello, Mickey man. How you doing today, man? How's it going, my brother? How you doing? Um, yep. So, how's everybody doing? Man, this is actually pretty crazy. I didn't really expect it to pop off like that so quickly. Oh, you doing good, man? Oh, that's good. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're doing well. So guys, let me start off by saying that um another reason why this week has been a good well, first things first, if you guys didn't know the good news, I have been on the waiting list for the Torrington Housing Authority, to go live out on my own apartment of my very own. I've been waiting for about a little over a year now when I signed up and stuff. And the good news is that I will be moving out to my very own apartment. I won't have a roommate or anything really. It's gonna be an apartment that I can have all to myself and stuff. And I am very independent, and I am, I know how to do things all by myself, and I'm just happy about it, and can't wait to move to my apartment. I'm gonna miss my roommate. I'm gonna miss living here at Brightwood, but sometimes bigger and better things pop off, and then you just move on to bigger, better things, standing on straight business practically. So thank you so much for all you guys showing the celebration supports for my both the fact that I have reached 200 subscribers on YouTube, and thank you guys for celebrating the fact that I thank you guys a lot for supporting me and celebrating my success and moving on to my own apartment and stuff. I mean, I like having a roommate and stuff, but it'll be nice to have a place all to myself, to be honest with you. So I'm happy about that. Oh, I was gonna save this for tomorrow, but I thought, to start off the celebration, crack open a nice refreshing can of Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. Now, I love Dr. Pepper. It's a really good soda, and the strawberries and cream one is especially good. It's really good, yeah. And I know that my best friend Rachel likes um Dr. Pepper too, so I can only imagine she would like that flavor, since she likes Dr. Pepper a lot. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how it's rolling. Here, let me do something real quick, you guys. I'm gonna just pop you guys right here quickly because I want to sit down and stuff because walking around like pacing doing the live stream is kind of a little bit tiring, but plus hold on, bear with me, you guys. Oh, okay. And then I will. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, so, I mean, and I'm just happy that I reached 200 subscribers on YouTube. And it's crazy because, I know that I just did a YouTube short of me dancing to the song New Dance by this K-pop girl group called XG, which, by the way, you gotta listen to their music because they got some pretty good songs out there. You know me, I love K-pop. Like, it's one of my favorite types of music and stuff. And by the way, Tuesday I'm going to be hanging out with some friends and having some like dinner and stuff while watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, it's crazy. I know. It's like I'm a huge K-pop fan, and I know it's shocking that I haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet, considering how popular it is and how it's basically like one of the most trending movies on Netflix right now and stuff. But yeah. Let me tell you about last weekend, though, speaking of Netflix. When I was over at my uncle's house for a weekend, I actually watched with my uncle the Happy Gilmore 2 movie. And, um, and that Happy Gilmore 2, that was a great movie. It was funny and stuff. I mean, obviously it wasn't as good as the first Happy Gilmore, but it was still a funny movie, and I guess it lived up to be a good sequel and stuff. And I'm not gonna give out any spoilers, but like I said, it was a good movie. Then Saturday I just spent my time like, my uncle and his girlfriend. We took our golden retriever, Athena, to the lake. We tossed the toy back and forth so she could go swimming after it and then bring it back, and then so on and so forth with the same process. And we also got ice cream from Stop and Shop after we ate dinner and stuff. Oh, then the movie that I saw was it last? Yeah. I saw the movie F1 in theaters, which was really cool. F1 was also a really good movie because you know me, I love my sports related movies, and racing is a sport. So it was a good racing action movie and stuff. I won't give out spoilers, but let me tell you, it was a great movie, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time and stuff. So yeah, it was a great movie to say the least. And while I was watching the movie, I had myself a large Coke with some popcorn with extra butter and some watermelon Sour Patch Kids, and it was good. And yeah, so I'm telling you guys, despite how good of a week this has been, a fun week. I mean, I wish the Yankees would be doing better. It's like we dropped from second place to third place, and it looks like And it looks like we're starting to lose our shot at even getting a wild card spot because we keep on losing. I feel like we've been doing more losing than we have been winning. So that's unfortunate. But at least we won 5-4 against Houston today. Mainly because of the heroics of Trent Grisham. Getting the he hit a home run to give us the lead again, and we won, and we didn't give up any more runs. Mickey Man says, I love watermelon Sour Patch Kids. I know, they're the best kinds. Though just watermelon Sour Patch Kids are the best. Let me tell you that right now. Like, they're the best. They're the best types of Sour Patch Kids, hands down. I don't want no arguments or questions about it because it is good. So I'm with you right there, man. Football season is around the corner, and obviously since the Pittsburgh Steelers won today for their preseason game, but preseason games aren't really. They're just the whole point of preseason games are to try out, see these new upcoming football players and see if they will make the starting rosters. So yeah. Drew Gamer 25 says hi. Drew Gamer 25 also says Steelers. Yeah, I know, man. Like, I'm a huge Steelers fan. Oh, hell yeah. Exactly. I agree with you. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of people that I know that are Steelers fans. Like, my best friend, Sierra, likes the Steelers, and my other best friend, Rachel, likes the Steelers, too. So it's like, all the girls love the Steelers. And so, yeah, so, oh, um, oh, speaking of my best friend Rachel, by the way, I want to show you guys son. I made myself a picture frame of me and my best friend Rachel, because I gave my best friend Rachel a picture frame for her birthday last month for her birthday. So I decided to go to TJ Maxx and make myself one. So this is me and my best friend Rachel, and this is one of my favorite pictures of her and I. And this is my favorite, and this is one of my favorite picture frames. I have other picture frames too, like of me and my best friend Sierra, but they're in the back. On my shelf with all my collectibles and stuff. So yeah. So, you know what, guys? Since I'm starting to get a little thirsty, since, I'm doing this live stream, but I also get thirsty when I talk a lot, I'm going to crack open this Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. Batty shot o'clock. I know technically you're only supposed to say batty shot o'clock when you're drinking alcohol, but I like to say batty shot o'clock every time I crack open a can of soda, cause you know me here. I do not drink alcohol. I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life, and I'm against it. I don't believe in drinking, and I just feel like it's overrated. Like I feel like. And to be honest with you, I can't even drink to begin with anyways because I'm on so many different medications where if I do drink, it's probably gonna kill me or damage my body and ruin my life. All in one package, I guess. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going with that. Although there was a time though where one time I was celebrating my 19th birthday many years ago. I think this is back in 2017. There was a time where I was at a hibachi restaurant called Ichiro in West Hartford celebrating my 19th birthday, and you know how they have the they have Nellet kids said hi to you, bro. How you doing? They're how when they're cooking the food in front of you and stuff, they and then they take a thing and they spray sake or whatever in your mouth. Well, I was thinking that they were gonna give me water or Sprite, them knowing that I am 19 and that I wasn't of age to drink. And when they squirted the liquid in my mouth, I could tell it was alcohol, and because it tasted like it. I'm just like, oh my god, they're giving me alcohol, and I'm only 19. They don't even know that they accidentally did that, and it was crazy because I remember after leaving the restaurant after my dinner, I like felt a little bit hyper and a little bit crazy. I think probably because I was like a little tipsy from it, but it was funny because they accidentally gave me alcohol by mistake while I was under. I don't even know if it was alcohol. It tasted like alcohol. I don't even know. I don't even know. Who knows? That was like years ago, and honestly, it is a funny story to tell people, but I don't really, you know, but even if it was alcohol, it was one time and it was a accidental situation, and that's never going to happen again because, like I said, I don't like drinking, I don't believe in it, and I don't feel like it. So yeah, um, but yeah, um, oh, excuse me. Oh, by the way, so you guys know how I like to read books, right? Well, while I was at my uncle's house for the weekend, last weekend, I was doing a lot of reading. Like, I obviously finished a book about the 1998 New York Yankees, and I know I've been reading a lot of sports-related books and stuff, but I figured like I switch it up a bit and read a book about something totally different, a totally different genre. So I've been reading this book lately called 10-Year Record of BTS Beyond the Story, which is a book about one of my favorite K-pop boy bands, BTS. Actually, they're my all-time favorite K-pop boy band. And I've been reading this book nonstop. Like, I've been reading this. I was reading it all weekend last weekend while I was at my uncle's house. And check this out, you guys. I'm already this much done with the book. Like I'm almost like to the point where I'm almost to the point where I'm halfway done with the book. It's crazy. I'm that fast of a reader. And I love to read books, and I feel like every time I do read a book, I get smarter and smarter, but isn't that the whole point when you read a book? You know? I think it is, you know? That's why reading, I know a lot of people don't really care to read and stuff, but I do, and I appreciate the fact that it's one of my favorite hobbies to do. Um, so yeah, um, that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, and it's interesting because usually I don't do my live streams in my bedroom, but I've decided to be a little bit different. And besides, it's late at night, and I know my roommate's trying to sleep probably, so I had not much of a choice really. Um, so, and oh my God, we are already almost like 20 minutes into this live stream. It's crazy how time flies when you're so occupied and you're caught up in the moment having fun and stuff. I feel like this whole year has flown by so fast to begin with anyways. It's like crazy how it's already August 2025 and pretty soon it'll be September and pretty soon summer will be over and then it'll be fall. And I'm looking forward to fall somewhat because I love the fairs. I love apple picking. I love when it's pumpkin season at different coffee shops like Starbucks and Dunkin' when they got all the nice pumpkin flavored drinks. Because I love the pumpkin flavored iced coffees. I remember like one fall about a year or two ago when they had the Ice Spice iced coffee drink where it was like a pumpkin flavored iced coffee with like pumpkin munchkins blended into the drink, and it was really good. I mean, I know that a lot of my friends didn't really care for it, but I loved it. I was obsessed with it, and I was disappointed when they discontinued it by the time, you know. But yeah, actually, um, yeah. So it's like, actually, when it comes to Dunkin', the drink that I'm obsessed with right now is the Sabrina Carpenter Strawberry Daydream Refresher, and it is so good. Like I've shown, obviously, if you've watched my channel, you guys will know that Sierra and I did a video where we tried the Strawberry Day. Well, I did like a video of just me trying the Strawberry Daydream Refresher for the first time, and then I did another video where both Sierra and I, like together as best friends, tried the Strawberry Daydream Refresher, and it was so good. And she's obsessed with it just as much as I am. And I can only imagine that if I were to ever do it one day, I bet you my other best friend Rachel would love the strawberry daydream refresher, because I remember Rachel telling me how much she loves strawberry flavored stuff. And honestly, though, if my best friend Rachel loves strawberry flavored stuff, then she definitely would like the strawberry daydream refresher just as much as Sierra and I do. So yeah, it's like, yeah. So it's a no-brainer. Um, yeah. Um, that's just how it is, really. Great minds think alike. Like when best friends like the same thing, it's just more fun. So yeah. But that's just how it is, really. And you know, um, also, you guys, I thought I'd tell you guys too that so oh, you know what, you guys? So um yeah, earlier I was like playing some Fall Guys on my Xbox because, like I said, I have an Xbox that I got for my birthday from my uncle, because my uncle obviously has a PlayStation 5 at his house, and he felt like he didn't need to have the Xbox anymore, so he gave it to me for my birthday and stuff. That was a couple months ago, though. Like, I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys on it and stuff. I play other games too. It's just I feel like Fall Guys is the one type of game that I'd be playing on a daily basis, and I love playing Fall Guys. It's fun and stuff. And I feel like, I've been playing and grinding it like crazy and stuff. And I can only imagine that when I move to Michael Corey, which is the apartment place I'm going to be living at, I'm like, all my friends live at Michael Corey. Like, my friend Eric lives there. My other friend Taylor lives there. So does Justin and stuff. They all live there, and these are like guys that I knew from Focus and stuff before they moved out on their own. And now it's my turn to live there. So I can't wait to reunite with my friends and live in the same apartment building as them, and it should be a lot of fun. And I can only imagine that Eric would want to hang out with me sometimes and play video games, and honestly, I'm down for it because I've been wanting to hang out with him like that for a while now. And to be honest, Eric wanted me to live at Michael Corey. I mean, like, Willow Gardens was my first number one pick that I wanted to live at. But when I got the call saying that I got a spot waiting for me for Michael Corey, which Michael Corey was like my second choice, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna turn it down, because that would be stupid of me to turn it down and stuff. And honestly, people would be concerned if I did, and I just decided, well, I'm happy with the selection that was given to me, especially since Michael Corey was my second choice, so I'm happy with that. So, I'm happy with what God gave me, and I'm just happy and blessed to have gone this far in my life and being successful. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much how it's rolling so far, and I can only imagine it'll be nothing but smooth sailing and stuff, knowing how well this process is. And eventually, it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have to you know shop for furniture, and then I'm gonna have to get a bunch of other necessities and stuff like cookware, silverware, and stuff. I'm gonna need to get some like other furniture, like a TV stand and stuff. Like, there's gonna be, I'm probably gonna need to get like a microwave, because it doesn't come with a microwave, which sucks. But I can get myself a microwave, and I'm gonna need to get a lot of stuff for my new apartment. But it'll be fine now, because I told my conservator about it, and she told me to like give her a list of stuff that I need for the apartment, and she'll come up with a budget, which is good. And I'm just glad that we're able to figure that out. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's going with that. um you know um I'm just curious. I've been doing this live stream for almost a half hour now. How much battery is left on my phone? Probably a lot, 'cause I did charge my phone not that long ago. 86%. So we can do this uh live stream for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, and like I can only imagine that I was trying to ask my best friend Sierra a question, because she was out to dinner in Farmington at this restaurant called Wooden Tap, and to celebrate her brother Kyle's birthday, because shout out to Sierra's brother Kyle, who's now 21 years old. It's his birthday, and hopefully he had a good birthday today. Because I was gonna ask her, like, what did you get for dinner at Wooden Tap? And I'm just curious because I wanted to know what Sierra had for dinner at Wooden Tap, mainly because that there's a lot of foods that Sierra can't have because she had her gallbladder taken out because she was sick like last year, in the beginning of last year, and she needed to have her gallbladder taken out. It was a very scary moment because I was so worried for her, and it got me so anxious and stuff. Like, I was like practically having a panic attack and like getting anxious about it for like the whole entire weekend that incident happened, and it was crazy. But she's fine now. She got her gallbladder taken out about a year ago, so she has definitely been a lot healthier and stuff lately. um Oh no, and guys, the thing is, speaking of which, I've noticed that I've gained some of the weight back that I lost, and I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. But then again, it's been summertime. I've been eating a lot of junk and stuff, and yes, I am honest and 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 humble enough to admit that I have been having a little bit too much junk and soda, so I'm trying to cut back on it. I know I'm drinking saying that as I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, which is loaded with sugar, caffeine, and fat, and I know I'm trying my best, but sometimes habits take a while you know, um, to quit. Um, you know, just that's just really how it is, really. You know, and besides, soda tastes so good in my opinion, so makes it all more complicated and stuff. Um, oh, by the way, you guys, so oh, oh, and there's this thrift store that's in downtown Torrington on Main Street that's closing, King's Closet. It's a really nice thrift store, but apparently they're gonna go out of business, and right now at that store it's like 50% off. All things must go and stuff, which is why I ended up getting like a photo album there, because I have so many photos of like my best friend Rachel and I, and then I have like hundreds of photos of Sierra and I too, you know, and yeah, so I bought that photo album so that way I can work on another photo album. And it also was a photo album that had like a butterfly design on it. And as you know about my best friend Rachel, she loves butterflies, so I figured it'd be the perfect photo album to put pictures of her and I in. So I'll probably be working on that sometime this weekend and stuff. Um, I'm also probably gonna do some songwriting too. Um, you know, yes, I know that I sing and stuff. I sing like other artists' songs and stuff, but sometimes I like to make songs of my own. I like songwriting. I remember writing a couple songs as a teenager, and I made like my own little my own little mixtape of rap songs that I used to rap. But now that but for several years now, I'm not about rapping. I like singing. Like, I'd rather sing than rap. And to be honest with you, I can't freestyle. I can't do any of that rap stuff to begin with. But I listen to rap music, but I don't do it. Um, that's more my uncle, if anything. Like, my uncle likes to listen to hip hop, rap, and R&B. That's mainly the type of music he usually listens to. Every time I'm riding in the car with him, he's always got Sirius XM radio on, and he'd be listening to hip hop, rap, and R&B mainly on the Sirius XM radio stations that he subscribed to and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much how he does it. Honestly though, it's interesting. And that's another thing too, like Focus, like they got like all these new vehicles that they got. They got like two new different vans. And I'm surprised that they don't have like Sirius XM radio on those vehicles, because it'd be cool. Because then like we don't have to rely on FM AM radio, which can get staticky depending on what area you're in. Because Sirius XM radio, like you could be in the most like um area with the the most terrible service, and Sirius XM radio will still play clean, like no problems and stuff. Yeah. I'm actually curious, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it doesn't Sirius XM radio have a K-pop station? Because if they don't, that's a mistake right there. And they need to, like, Sirius XM radio needs to come out with like a K-pop radio XM radio station. They should, especially now that K-pop has become popular all over the world and stuff. So yeah. And yeah, I still have yet to watch K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. I heard so many good things about the movie, and I can't wait. And we're also gonna have, like, when we watch the movie, we're probably gonna have like this special dinner based off of the movie. Like, we'll probably have like some kimchi, ramyeon, some gimbap, which is kind of like their version of sushi, and we're gonna try and see if we can also get banana milk, which is like really popular in Korea too. So I'm really excited for this. This should be a lot of fun. It's not going to happen until Tuesday, so we got a couple more days since the big, day to watch K-pop. I haven't watched the movie. However, I've listened to the whole entire soundtrack on YouTube and stuff. And if you're wondering what my favorite songs are from the soundtrack for K-pop Demon Hunters, I really am in love with the song "Free," and I also like the other song "Soda Pop." And honestly, I'm addicted to it. I feel like anytime I drink a soda, to be honest with you too, I start thinking of the song "Soda Pop" from K-pop Demon Hunters, and it's a catchy song and stuff, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I might try and see if I can do like a YouTube short of me dancing to Soda Pop from K-pop Demon Hunters. I might do a YouTube short of me dancing to it. And if you guys want to see that, and if you guys really want me to do that, comment down below and give a thumbs up if you want me to do that, because I will do it if you guys want me to. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm down for it if you guys want. Um, you know, um, Starting to get a little quiet in the live stream. There's not really much people anymore. You know, we we were certainly blowing up when the live stream first started. I'll tell you that right now. You know, um, that much I know. I feel like doing, you guys. I think to pass the time. Oh, well, is there a pair of scissors that I? Oh, there's a pair of scissors right here. You know what, you guys? So while I'm talking to you guys and stuff on this live stream, I'm gonna cut out some pictures because, as you know, I did go to Staples yesterday to develop some photos and stuff. Cause like I developed some photos that I took of from when me and my best friend Rachel were hanging out at Friendship Community on Thursday when we were doing karaoke night. Like, Rachel and I were like hanging out with each other at Friendship Community the entire time. I love my best friend Rachel. Like, she's the best. Like, she's a very sweet, outgoing, and nice bestie and stuff. She's really sweet, you know. And I like hanging out with her and stuff when we see each other at Friendship Community. And it was sweet. We had a fun time yesterday. So, I mean, well, not yesterday, because yesterday was Friday, and Friendship Community is always on Thursdays. So, maybe it's because I'm talking so fast and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm saying, because I have had several cans of this Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream soda, which, if you're wondering how much caffeine is in one can, it's caffeine content 41 milligrams. Yep, and I've had a lot of those today, so you can only imagine how much caffeine I've consumed already today. And I know I really shouldn't be doing that, especially since I like take Clozaril, which is a med that I take for my anxiety and stuff. And I know I should not be drinking soda with caffeine because of you know the caffeine making your anxiety worse than what it already is. But when your favorite sodas have caffeine and it tastes good, it's kind of hard to stay away from it, especially since just sodas in general taste good. Because I feel like a lot of the sodas that I like have caffeine in it, and I just can't stay away from it because how good it tastes, and I just end up consuming the caffeinated sodas. You know, that's just how it is. I mean, I know I have the willpower to stay away from it and stuff, but it's just like, yeah, it's like, yeah. Um, so let me get the photos, and I am going to cut them so that way tomorrow I can work on the photo album. Hold on. Wait, is somebody in here? Did I miss something? No, I did not. Oh, by the way, you guys. So, while me and my best friend Rachel and I were taking photos and stuff, like when we were taking selfies and stuff. So, you know how like when you take a selfie and it counts and your camera counts down to when the photo will be taken? Well, during the last couple seconds, like Rachel and I were taking a selfie, right? And right as the photo was about to be taken, my other best friend, Sierra, who you've seen throughout my channel, Sierra was decided to be funny and be a prankster and photo bomb Rachel and I's picture, and this is how it came out. Look at that! She literally photo bombed, like she photo bombed me and Rachel. And if you're wondering who Rachel is the one that's next to me with the short hair. Rachel does have long hair and stuff. She I guess might have gotten like an inch or two taken off of her. I guess she got her hair shortened a bit. She still has, Rachel still has pretty long hair. But she, I guess like got like an inch or two taken off. And, as you guys know, you guys probably know from my last video that I, had a lot of hair on my face and my head, and I got a haircut. So, like, I got a haircut last week. So, yeah, what do you guys think of my new haircut, though? Wait a minute, actually, I got a haircut about, like, a week or two ago by this point. But, yeah, what do you guys think of my new look? This is kind of the look that my grandfather would want me to be. Because he thinks that when I have, like, curly hair and I have, like, a beard and stuff, he thinks that I look like a, quote, terrorist. And I'm just like, really, Grandpa? Number one, like, you have no filter. And secondly, you're really going to rip on the way I look? I don't know. My family's weird, man. My family has really high expectations sometimes. They just love to one-up themselves and try to make themselves look better than me or something. I don't know. And honestly, it's not really anything of my concern, to be honest with you. And it is what it is. Maybe they're just jealous that I have more hair than they do. I don't know. Who knows? Hold on. Oh my god, have we been really doing this live stream for almost 40 minutes? That's crazy. I'm telling you, man, time flies. I know I've said this in all of my live stream videos, but I can't stress it enough. I really can't. Oh, hey, you guys want to hear something funny? So yeah, my best friend Sierra, right, her birthday is coming up. Her birthday is going to be on September 14th because that's her birthday. And the crazy thing about that is that her birthday this year is on a Sunday, and it lands on the same day that she does Special Olympics golf tournaments and shit. And as you know too, my best friend Rachel also does Special Olympics golf. Because Rachel and my two besties, Rachel and Sierra, are on the same golf tournament team for Team Simsbury, Connecticut. So think about it this way: when Sierra's birthday is on Sunday, September 14th, her and Rachel will be doing the Special Olympics golf tournaments that Sunday. So And it's interesting because because Sierra will be 28 on that day. So it'll be interesting how it pans out. I don't know if they're gonna put her in the age group where if they'll put her with the 27-year-olds or 28-year-olds, since she will be 28 on that day. And if you guys are wondering how old my other best friend Rachel is, well, my best friend Rachel, she's 31 years old. Because she just turned 31 last month in July. Because her birthday is July 16th. Oh, yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Apparently I'm terrible at multitasking. But it's the thought that counts. Like and I drop. I be on the moon, but got none stop. Remembers the meat, we got you bopping. Oh my god, I got this song New Dance by XG stuck in my head. And obviously, like I said earlier, I did a YouTube short of me dancing that song, so check it out on my channel when you guys get the chance. This does not look like a 4x6 photo, but it is. It doesn't even look like a 4x6. It looks bigger than that, to be honest with you. I always take the best photos. Let's be real here. I always take the best photos. You know it. That's a keeper. Yeah. Telling you. Hold on. Wait, who is... Oh. I can't tell. It doesn't really matter. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I'm gonna have to remember to pick that up, otherwise I'm gonna slip and fall on that and possibly... Oh my god. I mean, it's not like it's a fire hazard or anything. Yeah, it's not like it's a fire hazard or anything. Who cares? Yeah, so... Oh my god. Now I totally get why people think that we're meant to be. Thank God tonight's been a peaceful, quiet night tonight. Especially with all the thunderstorms and stuff that we've been... You know, actually, there hasn't been really much rain this week to begin with anyways. It's been pretty dry, and I think we might need to get some rain. Hopefully we do get some rain, because I don't want nothing to dry up or anything. Oh, and guys, what's this thing that I'm hearing about, like some sort of like hot blob, whatever thing they're talking about, and it's headed towards New York City? I don't know what that's all about, because, you know, I know it's like science-related stuff, and, you know, I know that science was one of my least favorite subjects in school and stuff, and to me it was boring and stuff, so I don't really care for science anyways, science-related stuff, because, you know, science to me in school was boring as all hell, and, you know, I know there's a lot of people there that love science as their favorite school subject, but not me. Not me in my heydays when I used to go to school. I mean, I graduated from high school and stuff altogether in 2019, and I have my high school diploma and stuff. Actually, technically, I have 2 high school diplomas. One is, you know, for when I graduated from ACES, and stuff, and the other is my high school diploma, my official high school diploma from my school district in Vernon Public Schools. So I ended up getting my Rockville Public High School diploma as well, and I'm happy about that. I got 2 diplomas then. Like, I have every right to brag that I have 2 different types of high school diplomas, and god damn it, I dropped it. Oh fuck, don't tell me I ripped it. Oh, thank God. Thank God, I thought I accidentally ripped the photo. Oh my God, I would have been so devastated. But luckily I didn't rip the photo, I just ripped the white part. I have no idea, but like, I was so worried that I almost ripped it. But I didn't. I got lucky. Oh, by the way, you guys, hold on. Let me show you something. So as you guys know too, I actually earlier this week went to go see to a Focus staff's house to go hang out with their golden retrievers because, you know, and if you've seen on my Facebook, you'll see the pictures of when I was hanging out with their golden retrievers, and I guess they got a new puppy. They got a new golden retriever puppy, which is now 4 months old. And I was playing. Her name's Piper and stuff. And let me tell you, when I was petting her and playing with her, I guess she's like teething. Because you know how like dogs, they like teeth and stuff, and they develop their teeth and they want to use them and put them to the test. Well, I was petting her, and you know, I guess she was playfully biting me, and she bit me so good that she ended up getting like a cut on. She bit me good to the point where she made a cut on my left hand. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Luckily, I was able to wipe away the blood and put a band-aid on, and it's healing, but it's probably gonna that mark is probably gonna be there for a while, and everyone's probably gonna whenever people see me, they're probably gonna be like, the first thing that'll come to their mind be like, oh my God, what happened? And I'm like, I played with a puppy and it bit me, so. But they know that. Honestly, though, hey, I'm not the only one that had their hand hurt, because I know that, like, apparently Rachel. Yeah, I am so sorry, you guys. I had no idea what happened to the live stream. I guess, like, it got disconnected for a second there and buffered a bit and all that. I have no idea what happened there. But luckily I didn't have to end the live stream and start over fresh again, so thank God when it came to that. But no, I'm not as I was saying, I'm not the only one that got my hand hurt in some form of way, because apparently my best friend Rachel told me that when she went to cut something, you know, with a knife, and she accidentally cut her finger a little bit, and she had a band-aid on, so I could tell that I wasn't the only one. It's like I got my hand bit, and then my best friend Rachel accidentally cut her finger slightly when she was cutting something. It's fine. Yeah. Glad to know she's okay, though, you know? Glad to know that it wasn't anything severe, it was just a little minor cut. Glad to know that my bestie, yeah. Oh shit. So, that was a quick process. Hold on. Oh shit, I almost fucked up. Not happening. There we go. Oh, and by the way, I know I was telling earlier about how Sierra and Rachel will be doing special mixed golf tournaments for Team Simsbury on Sunday, September. Hopefully they both win gold. I hope that Sierra wins gold on her birthday, and I hope that Rachel also wins gold in her competition. So hopefully both of my besties will be lucky this year and get gold. Yeah, especially knowing how good of golfers Sierra and Rachel are. It's like my two favorite besties who are really good at golf and are really athletic in general. So I'll probably just pick that up later. when I'm done doing this live stream. You know, I always make sure to get things done. When it comes to cleaning, like I always do it when it's justified and when it needs to be done. Because like I know I like washed the dishes earlier this evening, like after I got done eating, and because see, I always make sure to get things done when I need to. Yeah, stand on straight business, like I said earlier. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I wonder what time it is right now, since I'm in an Eastern time zone. So, Jesus, it's 11:38 at night. Jesus. Oh my God. I don't even know, but I don't even know if Sierra's still up at night because she's currently at her parents' house right now. So I don't know if she's still up, but knowing her, she probably went to bed. Probably because, number one, she was tired, and also probably because her mom wanted her to go to bed and not stay up. I don't know, though. I don't know because I'm not in New Hartford. I'm in Torrington. Which, by the way, also I know Sierra's parents live in New Hartford, but my best friend Rachel, who I talked about a second ago, Rachel lives in New Hartford too. So I have a lot of friends that live in New Hartford. I have a lot of friends that live here in my hometown, Torrington. Well, technically, Torrington isn't my hometown, but it might as well be now. I mean, I used to live in Waterbury when from the minute I was born till I was 8 years old, and then of course I lived in Vernon, Connecticut for a while, just my mom and I, and then like I've been living all over different places in Connecticut, and I've been like a Torrington resident for about like I'd say like about a good almost 10 years I've been living here in Torrington. Wait a minute, is it though? Oh yeah, because 2016. Well, because I moved to Torrington in 2016, so next year in 2026 it'll be like 10 years since I moved to Torrington. So yeah, and become a Torrington resident. So it's crazy how time flies. When you're living life. Yeah. I'm telling you, that Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream tastes really good. It's almost like a carbonated version of the strawberry daydream refresher from Dunkin'. Oh, by the way, you guys, if you're wondering which Yankees jersey I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing my Aaron Judge jersey. Technically, this isn't even my Aaron Judge jersey. This one belongs to my best friend Sierra, but I guess I forgot to take it off and give it back to her. So I'm gonna have to remember to give this back to her the next time I see her, which won't be that big of a deal because I see her almost every day of the week, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'll run into her sometime soon. Even though I'm probably going to be pretty busy this upcoming week preparing for the move to Michael Corey, since I'll be moving into that apartment within the next month or so, and I have a lot of work to do in order to get done. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, you guys. Excuse me. I don't know why. I'm not trying to have poor manners and stuff. I just guess that's what happens when you chug soda and stuff. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do this live stream for a few more minutes and then cut the stream off because I am starting to get a little tired. Well, technically I'm not tired right now. I'm just starting to get a little bit bored sitting here doing the live stream and stuff. I kind of want to, like, after a few more minutes of this live stream, I kind of want to go and do something else. I don't know if I want to play more Fall Guys on my Xbox or if I want to work on my songwriting and stuff that I said I was going to do earlier today, and I never got to it, and I kind of want to do it right now, so I might do that. That's crazy though. It's been 55 minutes since we started the live stream. We've been at it for a good almost a whole hour. It'll be an hour live stream in 5 minutes from now. That's crazy. Pretty soon it'll be Halloween, then it'll be freaking Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Yeah. Can you believe though that they're already selling Halloween stuff at all the different stores and stuff? They're selling. I mean, I know there's this new trend called Summerween when people prepare for Halloween during the summertime, but I don't get it though. I don't get these trends anymore. Really, it's kind of like baffling and stuff if you ask me. Just weird stuff. I don't know. But yeah. That's how it is, really. Um, um, so. Oh, yeah, but, like, that's pretty much how it's been going, really. You can definitely tell it's late at night when you hear crickets chirping and stuff. It's like, I know, because I can hear it outside my window and stuff. Yeah, it is late at night. I know I was going to stay up and do some video games and songwriting and stuff, but I think I might have to go to bed at a correct time because I don't want to wake up the next morning and feel so tired and stuff to the point where I don't want to get out of bed. That's been happening a lot lately because I've been staying up late at night a lot, and that's what happens when I do that. I wake up and I take my meds and I'm still tired and I just want to go right back to bed. Because that's what happens. It's like my all about you nurse always comes first thing early in the morning to give me my meds for the day. So you kind of have not much of a choice but to drag your own ass out the bed so that you can take them and stuff, yeah. And usually I wake up on time for things. There's only been a couple times lately where I've been late for something, but knowing me, just like the Ja Rule song, I'm always there when you call, I'm always on time, gave you my all. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Oh, and by the way, speaking of how I just sang and stuff, if you guys were wondering what song I was singing at Friendship Community on Thursday night for karaoke night, I sang Something Beautiful by Tori Kelly and stuff. Yeah. um, oh, and if you guys want, if you like, comment down below and tell me what song you guys would want me to sing, because I can do it for you as long as I know the lyrics and I know the song. So yeah, man, no, yeah, it's just so crazy. Um, but it's so crazy how it's already been an hour since the live stream started. Yeah, it's just like time flies. I'm telling you, like Oh, by the way, you guys, so I know I was telling you how I was playing Xbox earlier, uh, but I don't just got one Xbox controller, I got this one too. But there's another Xbox controller, right? Which I think is a lot cooler because it's like an elite version of an Xbox controller. Um, I would show you guys what it looks like, but it's literally like silver and black and stuff. I would show you what it looked like. It's the Elite, but I would get it. I just don't feel like getting up right now. And no, I'm not trying to be lazy to the point where I don't want to do anything. I'm just having a good time doing this live stream, sitting here. You know, it's like, especially since I don't really, I do find a little bit interesting how I be pacing back and forth while holding my phone and doing the live stream. I just want to sit my ass down because I just think like if I'm just doing that, it'll probably make you guys nervous and it'll drive you crazy, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't want to do that to you guys. Um, I know there are some things that are pet peeves and stuff, and things that bother people, and I totally understand that. So, It is what it is. What it is, oh, what's up? A big good gun need a little bug, and a bad boy need a little. I don't know why, but I've been singing a lot today, and I've just been, doing different random singing moments, and then dancing and stuff. I don't know if it's because of the amount of caffeine that I've drank, or if I'm just naturally hyperactive and stuff. I don't know. I don't know really, but to be honest with you, it is what it is. People are born the way they're born, and it makes them natural, and it makes them have a genuine personality where people are true to themselves. So yeah. Um, all right, you guys. Well, it's practically been the 1 hour mark since we did this, started the live stream. I just thought I'd finally do this 200 subscriber live stream special. I know that I promised it a while ago, and it's been a week almost since I reached the 200 subscriber mark. And like I said, I know I promised you that I would do it right away, but obviously sometimes I have a hard time keeping my promises and stuff. So it is what it is. At least I finally did this live stream special, and stuff. I finally did it, so that's another thing under my belt. 200 subscribers, and I thank you guys so much for making this milestone a reality. I really appreciate the love and support you guys give me for my channel and stuff, so I appreciate it. So let's try and make it to 300 now. So yeah, and thanks for everything. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream right now. So thank y'all for watching this live stream. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and it means a lot to me when you do. So I hope you guys have a great night, sleep well, have a good night's sleep, have a good night, and I'll see you Grand Slams another time. Bye, peace out.